Think about the people who rarely get fooled, those who sense a lie before it's exposed, spot hidden motives instantly, and avoid traps most people walk straight into. Were they born this way, or did they simply discover something about human nature that the majority completely misses? The greatest advantage in life is not loud confidence or raw intelligence. It is the rare ability to see what others fail to notice. Once you master this quiet skill, you will never look at humanity the same way again. Most people go through life listening to what others say, but the truly clever ignore the noise and watch what people do. Appearances are remarkably easy to manufacture, and because most people accept them without question, they tragically miss the warning signals that were there all along. If you are ready to stop being naive, write "eyes open always" in the comments below. Centuries ago, Niccolò Machiavelli recognized a brutal truth. People will always hide their real intentions behind carefully crafted public images. The first law of this silent power is to completely stop trusting words too quickly. Words are cheap. Anybody can say the perfect thing when it benefits them, but consistent behavior is almost impossible to fake over time. Clever people do not get hypnotized by smooth conversations. They study consistency. A person might repeatedly tell you they respect you, but if they constantly ignore your boundaries, reality proves that their words mean nothing. Language is used primarily to influence emotions through charm, guilt, or fake kindness. Dishonest individuals always expose themselves through their own contradictions. Their words move in one direction, while their actions slowly drift into another. This clarity allows you to look deeper for hidden motives. Human behavior is deeply guided by self-interest, even when it looks entirely generous on the surface. You must always calmly ask yourself, what does this person truly gain from this situation? Someone may pretend to celebrate your success while quietly hoping you fail, because your progress triggers their deepest insecurities. Another person might constantly play the psychological victim because they know guilt is the easiest way to control kind-hearted people. The goal is a calm, balanced observation where you watch how people behave when they no longer need something from you, or whether they treat powerful people differently than the powerless. To achieve this, you must master your own emotions before judging anyone. Emotional control is the highest form of intelligence because emotional people are incredibly easy to manipulate. If someone knows exactly what triggers your pride or your anger, they can provoke you and control your decisions without you ever realizing it. Pride wants immediate revenge when insulted, and the ego wants to trust instantly when flattered. But feelings are rarely reliable indicators of reality. By maintaining your inner stillness, you will begin to notice small warning signs early, preventing major disasters before they expand. Manipulation rarely starts with obvious cruelty. It starts quietly with a little disrespect, or a casual lie that gets brushed away. A person who crosses tiny boundaries today to test your patience will completely disrespect you tomorrow once they realize you tolerate it. This requires you to listen far more than you talk, an underrated skill that gives you an immense social advantage. Most people enter conversations trying desperately to impress others, oversharing their plans, and missing the valuable data sitting right in front of them. When you stay quiet and listen carefully, people will naturally reveal everything you need to know. They will expose their insecurities through constant bragging or their bitterness through passive-aggressive sarcasm. This becomes undeniably clear when you watch people under pressure, because anybody can appear kind and reasonable when life is comfortable. True character is measurable only when life becomes uncomfortable, stressful, or uncertain, because pressure completely removes human masks. Watch how someone behaves when they lose control of a situation. Do they become aggressive and blame everyone else, or do they remain disciplined during the chaos? Pressure does not change people. It simply magnifies who they truly are inside. This acute awareness will also help you detect envy, one of the most hidden emotions in human nature. Envy rarely shows itself openly. Instead, it disguises itself as dark humor, backhanded compliments, or a strange, sudden coldness whenever attention moves toward your achievements. The tragic reality is that hidden resentment often comes from those closest to you because your self-improvement unconsciously reminds them of their own stagnation. Therefore, you must completely stop needing everyone's approval. The moment acceptance becomes your highest priority, your standards and judgment become weak. Respect comes from boundaries and self-control, not from emotional convenience. This entire philosophy is not about living in fear or doubting every human soul. It is about absolute clarity, seeing life exactly as it is without emotional filters. Most major mistakes do not come from a lack of intelligence, but from a total lack of attention, from rushing, assuming, and filling dangerous gaps with blind hope instead of solid facts. When you look at human nature through this lens of precision, you will naturally speak less, observe more, react less, and understand deeply, protecting your time, energy, and ultimate peace of mind. Which lesson hit you the hardest? Write it in the comments below. Stay aware, stay sharp, and never stop observing reality for what it truly is.